Hello. Welcome to part 3 of the Provider Flex Enrollment Tool video series. This video will cover the welcome and enrollment information sections of the provider enrollment application. In this short video, first you'll see the process to start enrolling as a provider. Then, you'll see the welcome and enrollment information sections. Once you're logged into Provider Flex, the dashboard displays. You saw in the previous video how to navigate the dashboard. Click Start Application to begin the application process. Once you've started the application, you'll first be presented with the welcome page. The second paragraph is only applicable to urgent emergency providers, out of state and out of catchment. In catchment, providers would enroll as if they were in state. The urgent emergency provider section may not be applicable to your needs, but take a moment and read the information on the screen before advancing. When finished reading, click the Next button. Notice the left navigation pane, where you see welcome and enrollment information. It will show a green icon for the sections completed, and navy blue for the section you are currently working on. From the enrollment information section, you'll be presented with a simple question: what would you like to do today? There are 3 choices: enroll a new provider or service location, change your ownership, or re-enroll as a provider. For the purpose of this video, enroll a new provider or service location will be chosen. However, you may take this opportunity to select the change ownership or re-enroll as a provider. A provider that has not been active for 365 days will need to re-enroll. Your selection will personalize questions throughout the enrollment application, based on your enrollment type. Going forward through the application, answers to questions may populate new fields or questions requiring responses. Once the applicable answer is selected, the Start Application subsection displays. As noted, to start a new application, you must first enter a valid NPI. Click the Search NPI button. Once the Search NPI button is pressed, a pop-up displays with a field to enter your NPI number. A best practice is to double-check the number prior to searching. Once you've entered the NPI number, click the Search button. Note, there is an NPI number entered, but for security purposes, it has been hidden in this video. The results of the NPI search displays below the search field. However, it is also hidden on this slide for security reasons. Please closely verify whether the information is correct. If so, press the Accept button. The next drop-down is for the enrollment type. As mentioned earlier, the questions and possible responses are customized to your specific application type. For example, the NPI searched was for an individual provider, thus the possible responses to select from are customized for an individual. The next drop-down is the provider type. In the provider type drop-down, select your specific provider type. For this example, chiropractor has been selected. Next, you will select the specialty. At least one specialty is required, but multiple codes may be selected, if applicable. One of the codes must be marked as the primary code. To add a specialty code, click the link shown. Depending on your provider type, there may be more than one specialty. Select the appropriate code or codes. You can continue to add additional codes, if applicable. Notice the primary checkbox. The first code selected will be auto-selected as primary. You may continue to add additional codes if needed, but one of them must be selected in the checkbox as your primary code. The checkbox cannot be removed from the first entry unless additional codes are added. Click Save once you've completed this step. The next option to select from is the billing type. The 2 options are biller and performer, or performer. Choose the appropriate option. Note, some options may not be visible, based on your provider type. Next, you will select the type of entity. Choose the one that most closely describes the entity you are enrolling. The possible entities that will display are based on your provider type. And remember, the following questions will be customized to your choice. For the purpose of this video, an individual provider is selected. Once all selections have been made and double-checked, you're ready to click the Next button in the lower right-hand corner. This next pop-up is an important one. To make changes in the welcome and enrollment sections before locking, click the Continue Editing button. By selecting the Lock Answers and Proceed button, you will lock all answers from being edited and you will be directed to the next section. Should you need to edit this information after you've locked the application, it must be withdrawn and a new application started. This concludes part 3 of the Provider Flex Enrollment Tool video series. Should you require further assistance, please contact Gainwell Technologies, the fiscal agent for Nevada Medicaid, by phone or email. The contact center may be reached at 1-877-638-3472. Emailing Nevada Provider Training at gainwelltechnologies.com will connect you with the field service team. Please include your NPI and other pertinent information to be routed to the appropriate representative. Further information related to Nevada Medicaid can be found on the website at medicaid.nv.gov. For information specific to enrollment, please visit the Enrollment subpage of the Nevada Medicaid website. Direct links can be found in the description of this video. This video was produced by Gainwell Technologies on behalf of Nevada Medicaid. Thank you for watching.